What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another NBA news video to talk about with you guys, this time actually revolving around Goran Dragic and the Los Angeles Lakers, and kind of not whether or not they're interested in him or should they be interested in him and all that type of stuff, because it's currently being reported that an analyst says that Lakers should actually sign Goran Dragic to take the playmaking load off LeBron James. This is being reported by Dan Favale, I think that's how you're saying, or yeah, something like that. But again, I think this is a really interesting one. I think we've actually heard news before that the Lakers were previously interested in Goran Dragic, and it honestly wouldn't surprise me at all. And I definitely think he is a player they should be targeting, and yeah, they definitely should still be interested in for the time, you know, that it's pretty much going in. And obviously, yeah, I think there's been countless of reports, not just this one, saying that the Lakers should get Goran Dragic and that they are interested in him, etc. And again, Dragic is actually having one of his best seasons that he's had to date, with averaging 16.1 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, and 5.1 assists, on 37.7% from 3. And yeah, again, 28.4 minutes per game, pretty much playing that six-man role. A lot of people actually saying he could pretty much take home six-man of the year. Like, he's going to definitely be in contention for it. He has had a very, very good year with the Miami Heat, and it's just been, you know, just something that, again, he's going to be in six-man of the year consideration, and the Miami Heat have been very successful because they've been kind of able to play Kendrick Nunn as a similar type of role to what Goran has played for the most part in his career, although Goran, I'd probably say, has got that, you know, more veteran leadership and defense on his side, and is just a better playmaker in general. But again, that could come over time with Kendrick Nunn. You never really know, but yeah, Goran Dragic, I definitely think could be a player that the Lakers do actually look to target and could actually get him on cheap. Considering Dragic has been on a pretty heavy deal for a couple of years now, I definitely think he will look to, you know, maybe sign a cheaper deal with a contender or a team that doesn't need a player of his role, you know, quite a bit. Again, we have seen reports as well that the Chicago Bulls are interested in Goran Dragic. Whether or not they will actually be able to sign him, because I definitely think he's going to want to go to a contender if he can't get, you know, an extra contract with the Miami Heat. And I definitely think, you know, the Miami Heat are going to be his main priority on teams that he would love to sign with. Of course, the Miami Heat are, they're a contending team. There's, like, literally no doubt about it, in my opinion. They have been very, very good throughout the season. Although, you know, they've just gotten Jay Crowder, you know, Andre Iguodala, and Solomon Hill. They have had a couple of chemistry issues here and there. I believe they will most likely be able to kind of fix that when it all does come to the playoffs. And again, Goran Dragic is third for them in points per game, I do believe. He's just having an absolutely great season playing that six-man role, and will definitely be in contention to get six-man of the year, even though I don't think he'll win it. The only thing stopping him really from re-signing with the Miami Heat is probably cap issues, because Miami are going to want to try and sign Giannis very soon. We have heard about this a lot. For those of you who didn't know, there's been a lot of reports, and I highly recommend going and checking my videos on this, of, you know, the Miami Heat actually being interested in Giannis Antetokounmpo. Really, what it's pretty much been rumored is they want to get Giannis in the 2021 free agency, and they most likely are not going to be able to get a sign and trade situation going for him. So they are going to want to try and get him, but he's going to be a very big price, and I think a lot of people know that. And he's going to want a very big contract to go to the Miami Heat to kind of build a really nice super team with him, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo, and a couple other players here and there as well. But if they do sign Goran Dragic on like a longer term deal, then I don't necessarily know if that's going to happen. Now, Goran will probably want, I'd say, a 2-year deal, maybe worth, I'd say it's going to be $5 to $9 million per season. I definitely don't think he's going to get necessarily more than that, because for all we know, he could actually have, you know, regress a little bit next season, because he will be going into, you know, the 34 to 35 years of age, where maybe he could have that $9 million deal, and then it could go down to $7 million or something in the next season. But again, I don't think he's really going to regress that much, considering he's had a very good season with very good shooting numbers. You don't forget how to shoot, and even though he will be getting older, I just don't think he's necessarily going to regress that much. But it's whether or not, I definitely think if it's going to be up to $9 million, the Miami Heat are definitely not going to want to bring him back, especially, you know, if it's a 2-year deal. If it's a 1-year deal, they may want to do it, but the Los Angeles Lakers, on the other hand, actually may look to potentially do it. For example, they do have a couple of players on deals that I think they will try to move. I think, you know, I believe Cook's going to be on $2.5 to $3 million. They'll most likely, get rid of him and save that certain amount of money. Avery Bradley will probably come on a lot cheaper. I believe he's on like $5 million right now as well. And they could honestly try and get him on $3 million. It's another $2 million that's going to be saved. There's a lot of players on the roster that they have a lot of situations like that with, where I think eventually they might be able to just offer Goran Dragic a $7 million deal or something like that from just saving quite a bit of money. Now, is he necessarily the player to go for? Look, I honestly think he probably is, because yes, I really like Derrick Rose. I think because he's on like, $7 million or something like that, which is an absolutely ridiculous cheap price. I just think that Dragic is going to be that more team player that they may need to, get to take the playmaking off LeBron's hand. But, getting Goran Dragic as well, it could actually mean that they might not bring back Rajon Rondo. I mean, Rondo's had a pretty average season, 7.1 points per game, 5 assists on 20 minutes with, fading defense. He's had an alright season. He's going to be turning 35 as well. Again, Goran Dragic is just so much better. Is Rondo really going to want to accept is he going to want to accept, a 12th man on the roster if Goran Dragic is at the team? That's my big question. I think, Rondo will probably leave if they do get Dragic, because that will mean Rondo's role will be extremely small. And if Quinn Cook's not getting any minutes at the moment, I doubt, Rondo would be getting any minutes either. So, again, that is actually extremely interesting for me. That you're pretty much picking over Rondo or Dragic, and obviously the clear answer would be Goran Dragic, but Rondo's going to be on a way cheaper deal. I mean, there's a chance you could possibly sign him on the minimum next season, while Dragic is going to be wanting up to $9 million, I would probably say. So you're kind of looking at, well, they average the exact same assists. Yes, Rondo is fading a little bit, but we could sign Rondo and then, move on and sign another player, maybe that we need more than what maybe we need Dragic with on that $9 million. Again, that's what I think the potentially that the Lakers could go into it with that type of mindset. But again, saying that, okay, we could sign a player that we need more with $9 million. There isn't really any positions that the Lakers exactly need to fill in that much. I think because LeBron's been playing that point guard type of role, you'd think, okay, they might need a small forward, but no, not really, because, I think I really rate Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and he's been playing that small forward for quite a bit of the season coming off the bench. Danny Green's playing that shooting guard / kind of small forward type of role, and LeBron's been defending the small forward on offense, but when it, on defense, sorry, but when it comes to offense, I think Danny Green kind of takes that small forward type of role, because LeBron plays the more point guard type of role now as well. But they filled in a lot of issues. They brought in Markieff Morris, who's a 4-man that can, even play the 3 as well if they really wanted to, which I doubt they would, but he puts up nice 3-point shooting averages. You got Dion Waiters as well, who is a nice guard that they've brought in, who can average about 10 points per game. There isn't really much the Lakers need to do, honestly, because of their cap situation and everything. So I think Goran Dragic may actually be the player to spend that $9 million that they may save from, these couple of players going on cheaper deals or maybe just, departing from the team. So I think that would be, a really interesting idea by the Los Angeles Lakers to maybe bring in Goran Dragic. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest NBA news and NBA content. Definitely don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What is your thoughts and opinions on this? Do you guys think the Los Angeles Lakers should bring in Goran Dragic, or do you guys think they should stay with Rondo and maybe go and sign someone else? Again, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions on this all down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRO/vlog channel. Again, links for them will all be in the description down below. And definitely go check out my podcast if you haven't already, where I talk about all, sports content, AFL, NBA, maybe some NFL content here and there as well. Links for that will all be in the description down below. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.